Mic check. I came in his name, I'm saved by his grace. By his grace. I came in his name, I'm saved by his grace. 2,000 years ago he died on the cross so he could show you how to live your life without sin and without lies. The devil took him on a mountain top, and up at him every kingdom he would not stop. He said, "Son of man, worship me. Come over, bend your knee." I said, I came in his name. I'm saved by his grace. Surrounded himself with 12 good men, disciples of what we call them. Noah's Matthew, Mark, Luke and John. They told the story after he was gone, how he was born and raised. It only took 3 days. In his name we are saved, but only by his grace. I came in his name. I'm saved by his grace. So you think you can tell heaven from hell, blue skies from pain? Can you tell a green field from a cold steel rail, a smile from a veil? Hot air from a cool breeze, cold with a change. Did you exchange walk on part in the wall, leave roll in a cage? How I wish you were here. Just two lost souls swimming in a fish's bowl, year after year, running over the same old ground. How we found the same old fears. Wish you were here. This one goes out to all you natural girls. You know who you on the day you were born, God looked down at the place you lay. Took a deep breath and he blew on those clouds of breathing away. Heaven and earth he built, it took him just 6 days. Took him twice as long to make that smile for your beautiful face. Cause you're disconnected. Oh. Right? Why is it cutting out? I'll work for days, toil for hours and hours, just to pay for your dress, all your wedding flowers, and your dress will be made from the finest silk threads. It will fluster the priest and turn every man's head, as you grace the aisle with those curves and that smile, that smile. I'm back for the man! Hello Trini, cause you're a natural girl. A natural girl. And your veil will be handmade by the nymphs. They blushed at your beauty when they caught a glimpse of your legs and your arms, your feminine charms, those charms. Cause you're a natural girl. Dutch girls, you are all beautiful. Someone send a message to my father up above and tell him I found this girl, the one I truly love, the one that he sent down from heaven up above. She fits me just like a glove. Cause she's a natural, actual girl. Yeah, that's what you are. We're natural girls. Yeah. I'll climb the walls and then clamber the highest steeple. At the top of my voice I'll sing to all the people. Found this girl I love, the one from above, above. Cause you are a natural girl. The natural girls. Try la 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 la. I'll write your name upon Venus, Jupiter, Mars. When you look up at night you'll see your name is written in the stars. Cause you're a natural girl. Bink. How y'all doing? Do you have a nice day on a non-spinning stationary flat plane? Move my phone out right. I'm tuning the guitar. Oops, not the microphone. Is it in? I didn't even check. Yeah. Did we have a nice day? That's what I was asking you. Did you have a nice day? I did. Some days are just, you're a little bit more blessed than others, aren't you? You are though. said, don't you weep. Oh Mary, don't you weep no more. Oh Mary, don't you weep no more. Pharaoh's army got drowned. I said, Mary, I said, don't you weep. One of these nights around 12 o'clock, this old world is gonna rock. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Did I said, Mary, said, don't you weep. Mary had 3 legs of chain. Every leg was Jesus' name. Pharaoh's army got drowned. I said, Mary, I said, don't you weep. Moses stood on the Red Sea shore, smoked the water with the 2x4. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Did I said, Mary, I said, don't you weep. Brothers and sisters, don't you sigh. There'll be good times by and by. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Did I said, Mary, I said, don't you weep. God left Noah the rainbow sign. No more water but fire this time. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Did I said, Mary, my blessed Virgin Mary, don't you weep. Bump. West Virginia, she's my mountain mama. Take me home, country road. Oh, the bridge. You missed the bridge. I thought that was the end. I hear her voice in the morning when she calls me. Radio reminds me of my home far away. Driving down the road, I get a feeling that I should have been home. Oh, yesterday. Oh, yesterday. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, she's my mountain man. Country roads take me home. Acapella falsetto. Oops. Jaffa cakes, don't get me started. Jaffa cakes, that's the food I love. But I can't help eating the orange bit first. I missed it, dang it. I was close though. Because I don't know the cards, dang it. Teach me not to memorise stuff. Wise men say only fools rush into the biscuit tin for Jaffa cakes. But I can't help falling in love with you. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you? As the river flows gently to the sea, darling, so we go. Some things were meant to be. Always makes me laugh. So take my hand, take my whole life too, 'cause I can't help falling in love river flows gently to the sea, darling, so we go. Some things were meant to be. So take my hand, take my whole heart too, 'cause I can't help falling in love with you. To all the girls I've loved before, I spent too much time on with Nana. If I was a flower growing wild and free, if I was a flower growing wild and free, all I wanted you to be is my sweet honey. If I was a tree growing tall and green, all I wanted you to shade me and be my leaves. All I want is you to be my bride. Will you take me by the hand and stand by my side? All I want is you to stay with me. Will you hold me in your arms and swim like a sea? If you were the river and the mountains tall, the waters would be my call. If you were the winter, I'd be the snow, just as long as you were with me when the cold winds blow. One is you, will you be my bride? Will you take me by the hand and stand by my side? All I want is you, will you stay with me? Will you hold me in your arms and swing like a sea? Awake, I'd be the nod. If you were a seed, well, I'd be the pod. If you were the floor, I'd wanna be the rug. And if you were a kiss, then I know I'd be the hug. All I want is you, will you be my bride? Will you take me by the hand and stand by my side? All I want is you, will you stay with me? Like a sea. If you were wood, I'd be the fire. If you were love, then I'd be desire. If you were an ocean, if you were a castle, I'd be a boat. If you were an ocean, then I'd learn to float. All I want is you, be my bride. You take me by the hand and stand by my side. You know. Let's sing one for God. This one goes out to my Heavenly Father. Our Heavenly Father. Sorry. It's plural, Peter, plural. He's not all yours. For a long time, run on for a long time, run on for a long time, but sooner or later gotta cut fingers. But run on for a long time, run on for a long time, run on for a long time, but sooner or later gonna cut you down. I went. long-tongued liar. Go and tell that midnight rider. Tell the rambler, the gambler, the backbiter. Said tell him the God's gonna cut. He's gonna cut you down. That one by mistake, it sounded nice. Well, goodness gracious, let me tell you the news. Head's been wet by the midnight dew. I've been down on bended knee, talking to the man from Galilee. He spoke to me with a voice so sweet, I swear I hit the shuffle of an angel's feet. He called my name and my heart stood still. He said, Punch, go do my will. Go tell the long-tongued liar. Go tell that midnight rider. Tell the rambler, the gambler, the backbiter. I said, tell him that God's gonna cut. He's gonna cut you down. You can throw your rock, hide your hand, working in the dark against your fellow man. Sure as God made black and white, stunned in the dark will be brought into the light. Yes, it will. Run on for a long time, keep for a long time. Run on for a long time, but sooner or later gotta cut. It's gonna cut you down. I said sooner or later gotta cut. He's gonna cut you down. Did you hear about Danny whistle? She whistled. The dog is laid literally upside down, like right next to me. Just wasn't expecting that sight when I turned. As if he can just lay next to me like that whilst I'm strumming away on guitar, fast asleep. I'm surprised he didn't wake up to that last beat. He usually does. He's knackered. We had him running in the woods again. Let's put this one away. Oh, there we go. There's my voice. Who's moved that? Let's put that back. Ooh. Oh, Marley, I've sat on my leg again. Oh, set the cap off. You bend the strings, Dad. Bend the strings, son. The door open so you can go for a wee because I know you want one. I'll be from one to the other. Night night, Al. Oh, you've had a good go at that seed, haven't you, eh? You haven't chewed it off though. Oh, bugger. Chews it off. The stem so it falls. It's like it's a game to him. Chewing the stem off the seed so it drops to the bottom of his cage. Right. How is this incomplete? If not, assume the position. We'll have that one there. Usually we have it on the other side of me. This time we're going to have it on this side of me. Should be able to hear me. Right. Bink. Let's close that window. Let's come over to chat. Now let me copy and paste the stream and then we'll come over to chat. 1 second. Yawning already. I've been playing this game on PlayStation. EDF, EDF, and then that is not the English Defence Force. Oh no, it's the league, isn't it? EDL. My bad. I didn't get the letters right. I don't care. I've been playing this game, and I love it. I haven't been addicted to a game for a long time, but this one's got me really addicted. Live, there it is. That is not. Right, pause. Copy. Twitty. Tweety. I don't know what that means. Baron in Fitz. What does that mean? Is that a name? I don't know what that means. You gotta get Google Translator to that one. Baron in Fitz. I don't even know what it means. It was Baron in. I don't know. Got no idea. His name's Baron though, so something's like that. I don't know. Right, anyway, we'll just check. Did it get a picture? No, you dang you. Some nights I get a picture. Oh, hey, that's got a picture. That's weird. On the other screen, it hasn't got. Right, anyway, I'm back. Stop getting revelled up in that. There we go. Ravelled up in that, shall I say. Dinky Dinky Dosh. Every night we look at the human skeletons. Why? Because it's the most interesting subject in the world. It tells you how to spot liars. Men have got bigger faces, like it's a visual thing. Look at those two faces. There are only two faces in the world, boys and girls. That's it. Male and female, your choice. Boys have got the bigger faces, like we've got wider, rectangular, far apart eyes. Like women have got rounded, open, close set eyes. Like men have got bigger noses. Men have got bigger teeth. Men have got wide dental arches to match those far apart eyes. Women have got narrow dental arches to match the close set eyes. Big square chin. Sloping jaw, pointed chin. Widest part is in the hairline. Widest part is below the eyes. Giving, in general, a blockhead, a rectangle, a square. Sometimes we even say a cannonball because it's almost as wide as it is long. The woman is widest at the top, giving her an upside down egg shape to her face. Excess of copyright material may, under circumstances, be quoted verbatim for purposes such as criticism, news report, teaching and research without the need for permission from or payment to a copyright holder. To the naughty holder. Bink, let's open that. Let's come over to chat. Who was first in? It was Chris Harrow. How you doing, Chris? Juice Dutch girls, you are beautiful. How you doing, darling? Still awake? Welcome. Trini, we already said hello to. E-Trader, hello, Edmilson. Hello, Judy. Gas powered, welcome. Disconnected. Oh yeah, disconnected from chat. That scared me again. I thought I'd gone off again. Bobby, how are you doing? Tim, hello. Did I say hello, Tim? It's in orange again and I missed it again. I must be deep in song. Where are we? Annabelle! Oh, I already said hello to. Hello, Annabelle. How you doing? Do you have a nice day? Sterling, welcome. Decums. I don't know how you say that. Welcome. I was still thinking about your name. Double M. What? 33! Double M like 33, father. Don't get me started. Where are we? Let's open that one up. Let's go back up to the top. Let's see what we got. Famous people. I want famous people. If I don't know them, it's not happening. I'm telling you, you're going to have to wait until I get into that section of people. Because all I want is the A-list stars first. I want all the big names that everybody knows. Okay? Especially me. Where are we? I'm the best teacher ever. Thank you. John Rhys Davis. Who is John Rhys Davis? Don't even know him. It's not famous. I told you, I'm not doing new people. I'm doing old, real, well-known people. John Rhys Davis. He is an actor. Last was Indiana Jones. Right, he's been in all them films. Anaconda, Sliders. He's still not someone well known, is he? I want real famous people first. I want real famous people. Where's one? What's that? Mark. Oh, you're winding me up. Who's this one? Someone I've never heard of. Mark Draskos. Told you, I'm not doing new people. I'm not doing any new memes for ages, I'm telling you. I'm doing all the old people. Hugh Grant's definitely a good choice. Dacascos. Crying Freeman, Only the Strong, Brotherhood of the Wolf, John Wick. I still don't know who this actor is. It's a woman. Straight away, that's a woman to me. High set ears, massive, wide forehead, look. Five head, as we like to call it affectionately. Check the back file. It's a bloody new one. Still a new one to me. I don't want to do these. I want to do all the old ones first. Paste. Might discuss searching. Once it searches, we'll go and have a look at this person. It's definitely an egghead. Look at that chromodomium. Egg shape, right? Not widest in the eyes. Quite a fake looking smile. I can't explain it. Must be the teeth. It's got an Adam's apple that tends not to move, look, apparently. Whoever put that in was honestly, Sniper Division. Is that really the middle of your throat? Because according to reality, it's there, mate. Oh, look. He's doing Kung Fu. No, he's doing Babylon. That's what I've seen that so many times. She's got the X Factor. Great ballet. Great ballet and great dancers, women. That's why Bruce Lee could kick so high and so fast. Yeah, there's no pictures. Walking. Boom. Yeah, I just wasted 5 minutes a minute. I've told you it's not famous. I want famous people. If it's not famous, I'm not even going to look. I'm telling you. Final time I'm going to say it. Say it all the time. I want names. Where are we? Back up this list. Hugh Grant. Have I already done Hugh Grant though? The name rings a bell. Like we've already done it in the last few months. Hugh Grant. Just find out. Apparently not. Oh, it was it Elizabeth Haley I did? And that's why I've got him in my head. Hugh Grant, 2 first names. That's a good request. Hugh Grant. Let me put that name in the back file. And I have got Mark Dacascos. Hugh Grant. Hugh, actually. Well, let's do it quickly. Bonk. And I've already been there and done it. I forgot I put his name in the back file. Hair name in the back file. 4 gates in that picture. Right, Hugh Grant. This one definitely. Hugh G will find him. Definitely famous. Definitely on the A list. Let's have a look at Hugh. Images. Wide and long face. Triangle shapes, look. This triangle. It's like the face is made of rubber, isn't it? Because it's a woman's face who's pretended to be a man all her life. It's very flat, look. The only bit that protrudes out is the nose, and it's only slightly, look. Because women have flatter faces. You have smaller skulls. But the crow's feet The rubber-looking face, hamster cheeks, I call them. Looks like she's got a couple of nuts in it either side of her video. We look at Hugh Grant or any major film star, and you're going to see these same facial reflections: close-set eyes, small ears, pink lips, sloping jawlines, a lack of a neck, very soft eyes look. Because women have estrogen in the system naturally, it gives a shiny outlook, almost not like you're crying, but just it's just a divine gift from God that He gave you. Men don't have that beauty in the eyes, the soft looking eyes. We have a steely gaze. Like that one. Soft eyed look, steely gaze. He's got big shoulders, hasn't he, that fella? Unless it's his daughter, son, whatever. No. Right. We're looking at Hugh Grant. I mean, if you could put any more pearls on a man's neck, that'd be nice. I told you to like the pearls. The idea is that oysters, so science says, are hermaphrodites. Alley up. And that's why, is it Venus or one of them, I don't know, is stood in an oyster shell, right? It's an old painting by the sea, you know. Or is it Aphrodite? I'm sure it's Aphrodite. I've got to look now. Aphrodite, isn't it? Aphrodite. Is that the right correction? Yeah, it is. That's the picture I want right there. Bunk images and boom. This is why the string of pearls. This is why the string of pearls. Hermaphrodite. Yeah, there's a reason behind it. Right, so Elizabeth Hurley. Which one of them's got the wider cheekbones, the wider face, look? And then you can see the bigger teeth on Liz, lower set ears, look. Squarer jawline. You see, this is what I'm talking about, the way you get this triangle shape at the bottom of a woman's face, look. Because of the sloping jawline, not the square jawline of a man, you get this gap look, like the jawbone's missing on each. See, look, there, that's what I'm talking about, right there, the jawbone's missing, but not on Liz, look. On Liz, it's a solid, straight line. And I've seen that before. Oh yeah, like on mine, it's a solid, straight line at a right angle on the ear. Boom. That's where I've seen that jawline before. Looks like mine. Hugh Grant, Elizabeth Hurley. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. I thought it was a woman. I blame that film, Bedazzled. Andy McDowell, look at that. I'm a gummy bear. I'm a gummy bear. I'm a gummy bear. He's a gummy bear, that one, lot. We're looking at Hugh Grant. Is that his new wife, his new girlfriend? He's got the short, sloping forehead, look. And she's got the tall, flat forehead, look. He of course, has got the bigger teeth. Hugh's hardly even got a smile. When you see him smile, where is it? Where's that picture there? That's good. Look how narrow it is. Again, absolutely missing jawline, neck, trachea, Adam's apple. We're done. Hugh Grant is positively a female. Skull check. Let's add walking pictures to this mix. It's the part we need. This is what we're looking for. If they don't have these, I can't make you the video. Straight away, he's getting on an invisible motorbike, or we call it a flamingo footlock. It's a figure of four. It creates a diamond when a woman walks. And there it is from a different angle, look. It's because this knee is pointing out towards 4 o'clock, it rotates in front of that foot because he's 1 foot in front of the other, look. 1 foot in front of the other. Hugh Grant, there's a nice one. With the elbows out. Down and out in Beverly Hills. There's a beautiful from Flamingo footstep, look. Look at that beautiful diamond that forms when a woman walks because she's got childbearing hips, look. Compared to the straight-legged man on the right, look at the difference. Is that Julia Roberts? Florence Foster Jenkins. Never heard of him. Hugh Grant, More Gates. There's a nice one. The straight-legged man on the left. Who is that? Anna Eberstein. Never heard of him. But look at Hugh. 1 foot in front of the other. Foot outwards towards 8 o'clock. There's a nice mince right there. Right there. Dink. 1 foot in front of the other. This one, I want you to notice how straight the legs are, look. There's no diamond there, but even though the camera's almost straight on, look, you can still see that bent bit of the leg coming in and going back up. The diamond is missing on this one, look. We call it the skinny triangle. You can basically fit a really skinny triangle in there, look. But in this one, you can fit a diamond. Because this is the woman. And again, the straight-legged man followed by the diamond foot, look. And there is the pictures we're looking for, right there. One in full march, look. March versus mince. Straight legs, knees are together, feet and knees pushing forward at 6. The woman has to swing her leg around, look. Leaves a foot looking outwards nearly 9 out of 10 times. Creating that diamond, that Charlie Chaplin walk. There's another one there. Look at that compared to that one. Just Jared. We're done. Ski with legs, look. Hugh Grant with his big, long, tall boyfriend with an extra long neck. And the extra bony kneecaps. Look how long that arm is. Look how big that hand is. Scary. Oh, it's so scary. Ooh. And there's your final answer. I don't know who the guy with the big chin is, but little lady here in full twist and tilt mode, look, and full mince. Bang. That's where we are. Hugh Grant, thanks for playing CSI with me. Let's close that window. Let's tweet Hugh Grant. He should be there. Hugh G, there he is. Oh, Hugh Grant. 2 first names. I'll show you that other picture there. I like it. This one, look. Exactly what we was talking about, look. A man gets this much skinnier diamond. I've not drawn it as a diamond there, but I used to draw it just as a triangle from top to bottom. But it was just to show the difference. Look at the difference. Knees together versus knees apart. Knees together versus knees separating. Look, that's exactly what we've got here. The figure of 4. Let's come back to class. Bing, Hugh Grant, that was a good choice. Let's close that one. Let's open up this one. Let's put another one in there. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. There. Dana White, UFC. It's not really mega famous. It's he owns MMA. That's right. He owns MMA. Go on then, we'll do it. Oh, let me cut out Hugh Grant whilst I remember for this channel. Hugh Grant. Where are we? Hugh Grant, just there, that'll do. Hugh Grant, Hugh Grant. Oh, did I get that right? Nope. Grant. 2 first names. There you go. Done. Let's have the next one. Who's it going to be? What did we say? Dana White. Egghead. Close set eyes. Small dentures. She's got big ears for a woman now. The high set look, but the massive ears for a woman. I can only think it's either plastic ears, prosthetics, or testosterone just went straight to her ears. Went straight to her earbuds. Do 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 do. Right, Dana White. There's hardly any pictures because it's the CEO. Absolutely nothing walking. Back up to the top. This might be a waste of my time. 1 second. Walking. Oh no, there are gates. There's a nice one. Straight away, look at the separation in these. Remember, I can't stress this enough to you. It was my first proper lesson off Bevy. Always watch the knees. Men walk knees together. Women open their knees when walking. Men don't do this. We don't walk like we've cacked ourselves. And that's what she looks like. She looks like she cacked herself. Same problem this one and that one as well. Look, swinging that leg. 3 big girls with sloping shoulders. Look, no neck. Looks like Ram Man out of E-Man. Is that Dana White there? It is from Flamingo. Trump in full mint and shoulder tilt. Look, short arms. Elon. And then look at that one. Right there. That beautiful diamond that forms when women walk. And it's there again. Jimmy Kimmel's Alley. The bodyguard with a... Look at that faux pas moustache. Then look at the egghead here, look, with a sloping jawline, pointed chin. And then you come down the body, look. Look at the size of that hip. Look at the arm hanging akimbo to it. It's got nothing to do with muscles. It's to do with body shape. And then look at the state of that. Bink. Bosh. Pretty simple. Shoulder tilt as well. Nana's coat hanger fits in there, look, not a triangle shaped one. Bum 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 ba. Dun 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 dun. Again from Flamingo, Dana White. Where's my full mince, you fat bald-headed bitch? Come on! It's like, oh, I thought I had it then. No, it's another bloody Flamingo lot. I can't get that full mint. I'm sure I've got one. Let me put Dana White in my back file quickly. Who did we do? Hugh Grant. I did just post that. Yeah, I did. Dana White. I know, because Agent D made me do all of MMA virtually. There's a nice one. Right there. Look at the size of that FTM bodyguard. What's she going to stop? How does she get to work? On a tricycle? You got to be kidding me. We're looking at Dana White and his bodyguard, air bodyguard, egghead. My head, shut up about my head. It is normal. It is a nice head. It looks like a sodding Tic Tac, is what it looks like. I can't find that perfect. There's a nice, that is nice though, lot. Don't get me wrong. Both the feet are perfect, lot. 4 o'clock and 8 o'clock. Well, 8 o'clock and 4 o'clock on the feet. I just can't find that perfect full mince. And we're out of picks. Dana White fails forensics. Flamingo, Flamingo, Flamingo. I'm just trying for that perfect full mince that I can't seem to find anywhere. That was the closest one I got at the 8 and 4 o'clock. It was a full mince but wrong angle. Again, from the Flamingo footlook. Gives them away. Men don't walk like this, kipper-footed. My nana called them kipper-footed. Stop walking like you got kippers on your feet. Kippers for feet. Yeah, we're done. Dana White is a girl, proven by the way she walks. I don't know if I've got full minces. Let's have a look. Dana White, there she is. What did we get? Oh no, there was a full mint somewhere. There. Oh, there's another one here. 2. Oh, 3. I missed that one as well. 2 reverse flamingos and then Abbey Road there. Yeah, Dana White. Done. Tweeted. Let's come back. Let's open up a new window. Let's put another one in there. Close that window. Let's come back up. The list. Somewhere around here. Come down. There we go. Wilt Chamberlain. That's a pretty famous person. Wilt Chamberlain. That's the one who said Muhammad Ali's a girl. That's the name. I couldn't remember. It was Wilt Chamberlain. And then Muhammad Ali stands on a chair to be as tall as Wilt, so he could look her in the eyes. The first thing you know, give us a bigger picture. First thing you notice about this huge man, and I use the term very loosely, is the lack of structure. Look, where's the bones? Everything should be jutting out. Where is my place to put Mama's spicy meatball? In fact, at 7 foot tall, it shouldn't be a meatball, it should be a meatloaf. That I could fit between your mastoids. For sure, for sure, for sure. Wilt Chamberlain's got tiny high set ears, look. Remember, she's 7 foot tall, she's got a big egghead. She's got a big one. But it's still, if that was a man, that head would be so much bigger. I can't even explain it to you. That size. I don't think I've ever sat next to someone who's 7 foot tall, you know, properly known them and looked at them. Genuinely, you know. The scariest moment I've ever had in my life, I'm not kidding you, I was in a leisure centre in London and I was playing a game, and like a 10-pence slot machine game, arcade machine, and I was playing this arcade game. I can't remember what it's called, but I was playing it, and I did this move where you're supposed to like glitch half the level and then grab all the loot and finish and go into the next level fully looted, and I messed it up, and it was like surround sound. Literally, it was like the voice of God laughing at me. It truly stunned me because it was the deepest voice as well I've ever heard laughing. Like, not Lenny Henry, Frank Bruno. Frank Bruno had a big laugh, and it was like that type of laugh that I heard laughing, but it was booming down over me really loud, and I thought, what the... I didn't know what to think. I didn't know if it was coming out of the game or whatever, and for some reason I decided to look up. Bearing in mind, I was 12 years old, so I'd have been 4 foot and a nub end still. I was tiny. And there was the biggest basketball player I've ever seen in real life. He wasn't famous. He was just a huge, massive, black basketball player. And his laugh was right above me. He was like, oh. He was still laughing when I looked up. And I was just like... Oh my gosh, you are the biggest man I have. And he is still, that is the biggest man I've ever seen in my life. He was massive. Literally, when he put his hand up on the machine in front of me, his hand was just like, it was literally like a giant's hand. I've never seen a man hand like it. And don't get me wrong, Wilt Chamberlain, Shaquille O'Neal, the big women, they've got big hands. But a big man hand is totally... when you look at the difference in male and female hands and the skeletons, and you know the difference, that the male hand is going to be so much thicker, the bones are going to be so much thicker, as well as size of palm. It's the size of the palm that really does it on a man. Don't get me wrong, these women have got big enough hands to catch a ball. Like, I can't do that. My hand would be way closer to the bottom doing that. It won't be spread across it because I'm not a big, tall woman like that. She got more reach than me. She's taller than me. But this is the trick. Nobody expects them to do this, right? To grow women this tall and remove the breast. Amazonian princesses. You know, in stories they tell you that this is what the warriors were scared of. They're Amazonian princesses. I'd be scared as well if you went into a war in a jungle in the Amazon, expecting to see the women, and they all look like this. Wouldn't you be scared? I'd be scared. Women with beards. Hey baby, how are you doing? No thanks. I like my women like dolphins. Not fishy, just smooth. Wilt Chamberlain. Let's put your name into my back file. Wilt. WC33. WC Fields. Wilt. C. That should find you. Searching. We're looking at Wilt Chamberlain. I suppose she is one of the biggest names in basketball. I could name a few basketball players, Michael Jordan, Charles Barkley, etc. This would be one of the names, if someone mentioned it, I'd know who I was talking about. Is that you on the beach, Wilt? Oh, there's something very wrong with those trousers, Wilt. Can't explain it, let me think about it. Oh yeah, what the is that? How big is your zipper? When's the last time you pulled your trousers up over your belly buttons, lads? Because you're looking at female hips. It's a very tall woman, very athletic, sporty woman. That's as above, so below. I'm seeing right there. I really am. It's a crappy picture now. Wilt Chamberlain. What is he stuff? What is she stuffed down there? Undies. Look at the state of them trousers. Why is she wearing jodhpurs? She going horse riding. Wilt Chamberlain. WC 33. And we're out of pictures. She's not famous enough walking. Let's see what we've got. Elbows out. Inline footfall. Where's your big bulge gone now? Just a minute ago it looked like you had a King Edward spud down your undies. And now it looks like you're smuggling budgies. Oh, you've left footprints. That's going to be nice. Dang it. You can just see them, look. In line. I can't see the one after. That's a shame. There's a nice. Oh, we've already seen that one. I've seen that one. Is that the Chamberlain family? Oh my, look at the size of Dad's neck. Look at that. And he's got a nice neck as well, hasn't he? That looks like the artist, Bob. What's his name? Bob Ross. Bob Ross, 2 first names. They love to tell you, don't they? They love to give them 2 first names. Elton John, Buddy Holly, John Wayne, Bruce Lee, Wilt Chamberlain. Final answer, it's a girl. Given away by his wife's neck. Wilt's a girl. I can't see any other gates. Let's go over to here. Let's post that one. Wilt Chamberlain, are you there? Yes, she is. Wilt Chamberlain. Create. Done. Let's come back, close that window, open up a new one. Hugh Grant, who did I forget to post? Look, I'm doing these videos and whoever's asked for it, I didn't even post your video. Dana White. And you know I can't go back, I don't go back. I've got a long road in front of me. create. Right, next. Burt Reynolds, don't wind me up, it's been done. Amanda Lears, I don't know who that is. Annabelle Veneman forgot to put request in, just said my name. Jim Parsons, who's Jim Parsons? Mark Knopfler's a good choice. Jim Parsons, Son of Man Code. Oh, from haven't we already done Jim Parsons? Have we not done it? I don't know if I've already done this one. I've got to check it. Wait, I don't have to do that. Just put it in there. No. Oh, I forgot to put a space. Wait, no, it's not that. Right, let's do Jim Parsons from The Big Bang Theory. From The Big Bang Theory, yeah, Jim Parsons. Back file. Jim Parsons. She's got a beautiful egghead, hasn't she? Look at that little woman's face here. Look at that. You can see it. So look at the state of that. You got to be kidding me. You see, the ones that look like this are never going to pass, are they? To you that have taken this training perfectly and sensibly, that's never going to pass, is it? The 5-head alone, as soon as you see that, you're just going to be like, pff. Coffee bean eyes, high set ears, pink lips, everything small, there's no trachea, no Adam's apple. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a woman, look. It's part of the disguise. Women don't have beards, so there's no way that you can nail it, especially... Like, I never saw any of the FTMs ever. I never saw any of the FTMs. You just don't expect a woman to do that to herself, do you? It's always been boys. But apparently they've been doing it for eons. And you can tell them by the distance in their eyes. You truly can, I promise you. With a bit of training, you'll see the lack of jawbone, look. You know, I've already shown you it enough tonight, but I'll show you it again, look. There's mine, look. It doesn't falter. Big square chin, because I've got wide mouth and big teeth. I've got a huge lion smile. I've got large, low set ears, look. Back to there. It's absolutely missing. You get this triangle shape, look, like this inward pointing skin of a woman, because she's got subcutaneous layers of fat. She's got a sloping jawline is what it is, and she's widest in the hairline, not in the cheekbones, look. Given this soft gaze, it's meant to be a gay guy as well. It's not. That's another girl, look. Egg-shaped head, huge 5-head, small teeth, high set ears. A pair of women pretending to be gay men. How backwards is that? How backwards is it that you can't be the gay guy? Burt Reynolds is not in the new list. It's search Smokey and the Bandit. It's already been done. Right there. It's a woman. Final answer. Widest in the hairline. Jim Parsons walking, one foot in front of the other. It doesn't take a brain surgeon to work this out, as Shawnee says. It doesn't. You don't have to be the smartest person in the world to understand that women walk one foot in front of the other with their arms dangling akimbo to the hip. It's just for you to train your brain and your eye to see this. And once you do, it changes it changes everything. The sucker punch is that they didn't just lie about actors and actresses. They lied about the whole world, the shape of the world, where it comes from. They literally hide God every day from the masses. Because if all the world felt like you and I do, the world would change in an instant, wouldn't it? It would though, wouldn't it? It would change in an instant. And maybe that's what God's got in plan. That he just, one day he just clicks his finger and that's it. Everyone knows. That would just be amazing, wouldn't it? Everyone catches up to us all at once. Jim Parsons got an head like a Tic Tac look, no jawbone, no chin. Final answer. Jim Parsons is a woman. Can't find any more. What is that? Is that Jim Parsons? Which one's Jim Parsons? This one? I can't even tell. Neither of them look. That must be him, surely. I don't know. Maybe it's just a drag queen. No, that is Jim Parsons there. Duping Delight. Why is Jim Parsons widest below the crotch? That's my first question. Why is Jim Parsons widest below the crotch? Houston, we have a problem. Shave off, that is Jim Parsons. I don't know who this person is. But Jim Parsons, seeing as he's dressed how he should be, he doesn't look very happy about it. Oh my gosh, look at that chrome domium. We're done. Jim Parsons walking. Failing forensics. There's a flamingo foot right there. Straight-legged husband with a big set of gnashes on him. I've seen that one, seen that one. That's no good to me. You're no good to me. Your history. Is that Dexter? A Jared? That would have been an ace shot if you got them both mincing. There's Jim Parsons. Look at that strut. Look at the female type. Right. Simple look. Small head. Narrow neck. Arm hanging akimbo. Shoulders tilted into that akimbo look. And that beautiful full mince. Jared, if that's still a nice picture. I gotta say, Jared, that's still a nice picture. But Jim Parsons, where's your full mince, bitch? And again, you missed it. What's going on, Jared? Usually you don't miss these for me. There, we've seen that one. I don't know, but she's a huge bitch, whoever that is. Look at the size of her. Amazonian again. There's another one. Unless that's Jim Parsons. Is that really Jim Parsons? Is that how tall Jim Parsons actually is? Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Look how close together those eyes are. I'm telling you now. Any FTM whose eyes are that close, they're never going to pass, ever, are they? That one there is never going to pass you in a million years. You'd double take on it, wouldn't you? What? You got an egg-shaped head, love. We're done. Cannonball right there, look. Jim Parsons has got a really long neck for a woman, but she's like, I didn't realise she was that tall. Oh, she's a beast, isn't she? Amazonian princess shit again. Is that Jim Parsons? I still can't think that it's because he's got facial hair. It's confusing me. Right, Jim Parsons, let's add you to this list. Oh, we're done. That's it. There was a couple of gates, apparently. Let's come back to class. Did it. Let's get rid of that. Jim Parsons. There she is. Somewhere out there were 3 full minces. I didn't find them. Jim Parsons. Jim Parsons. Southern Man Code. Yet again. Let's get that one. Next. Mark Knopfler. Yeah, that's a good one. Kirsten Scott Thomas. 3 first names. Haven't we already done that one? Where are we? Mark Knopfler. I spent my late teenage years into my 30s listening to Knopfler. I thought it was the greatest guitarist ever. I still do. She's a wonderful guitarist. She had, especially in this A-Day, Sultans of Swing. I remember when look how high up those ears are. I remember when I first started liking her. I can remember saying to the guy who got me into him, why has he got those shaped lips when he sings those songs? And it's because I'm looking at a woman now. He never knew either. But I know now. Did I cut that out? Look, I forgot to cut the other one out. Who was it? Wilt Chamberlain? No, it was. It was Parsons. Well, yeah. Jim Parsons. Right, gotcha. Jim Parsons added. Right, Mark Knopfler, my favourite guitarist of all time. You can talk about Jimi Hendrix all you like. You can talk about Slash or whoever you want. You can talk about all of these other guitarists, but no one put a melody in. And I'm talking melody. I'm not talking about Charlie Says music, because that just drives me nutty. Don't get me wrong, I do like a bit of Hendrix and the other ones, but this lady made that guitar sing, just like she says in one of her lyrics. But the thing is, she deceived me. All my life I thought I was looking at the world's greatest male guitarist in my eyes, and I wasn't. I was looking at an egghead with open rounded eye sockets, close set eyes, small high set ears, no cheekbones, a woman's set of lips, and then a sloping jawline, pointed chin of a woman. No neck, no neck. I don't know how many of this person's albums I bought, but it was a lot. I'm telling you now, it was a lot of them. I bought a lot of them. I never could understand why Mark Knopfler went bald in his 20s, in his late teens. 19, 20 years old, bald as a coot. And it's because it's a woman. Look at the shape of the skull. It's a woman's skull. Look, you should know this picture when you see it now. You should know what it looks like with the big, open, rounded, close-set eyes. Look at that 5 head. With the open eyes, close set, high set ears. And the beautiful bottom lip of a woman. God gave you this smaller mouth, but he gave you a fuller, especially the bottom lip. He gave you fuller lips, ladies. They've taught you to cover it in makeup instead of just leaving it the beautiful natural pink that it is. The way God designed you to be. He looks like that Italian actor that you wanted me to do the other day. I can't remember who you wrote down, but it looks like that Italian actor. Mark Knopfler is a woman, open eye sockets. Look at the open, rounded eye socket, Small, skinny, young lady. Talented guitarist. But someone made her live a life called Mark. If anything, she's a Marketta. Or a Maria. A Marie sounds lovely. You'd have made a lovely Marie, Mark. You would. This person was my idol. Absolutely idolised this person. And now I find it really difficult even to listen to, even though I still love the melodies that she wrote. I find it really difficult to listen to any of her music. I don't mind singing some of her songs here and there, but that fanaticism, that fan that I was, that's gone. I'll tell you who I support now, Mark. God Almighty, Amen. They make these people do things that they probably wouldn't do otherwise because they're controlled. They've probably got loads of stuff against them or whatever, I don't know. I'm sure they make them do a lot of stuff that they don't want to do. Humiliation rituals and stuff, but when you work for Satan, you have to give him something back, and it's got to cost you. A lot of people say it's the firstborn child. So, but I have not seen a family yet, any of these families, where the firstborn child's flipped and the second one's normal. None of the families are normal. So, this person's not normal, right? You're not normal to me anymore. You're not a Mark, you're a Maria. Because you lied to me. But it's only the Christ in me that says, let him without sin cast the first stone, Peter. I can't. I'm as guilty as this person. The only difference is I made mistakes without knowing, which is why Jesus said, forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. This person knows what they've done. If they've done it against the will, then God can forgive them. If they've done it free will, for their own glory and power, may God have mercy on the souls. That's all I can say, because they knew the truth. They knew the truth. They know God exists. He looks a bit like Jean-Luc Picard. Is it Jean-Luc Picard I'm seeing? No, it's someone else. The eyes are so close, look. No brow bone, vertical forehead, dial M for Masons, look. The widow's peak. The high set ears. The sloping jawline and a pointed chin. Small mouth, pink lips. All the markers are female. And it's almost instantaneous now for me when I look at people. I just scan. It's like a Robocop. Just until the room or wherever I am, I've checked everyone. I can't help it. It's like an inbuilt reaction now, especially to strangers and new people. John Ilsley, where are you? There. John Ilsley. He had the biggest chin out of all of them. All the others look like eggheads. John does look like an egghead, but it's just, I think he had a jaw implant. There. All the rest had much more sloping jaws look than this one. She was taller as well by the looks of it. Yeah, she was a taller one. But they've all got close set eyes, look. You can't believe it, can you? You're looking at 5 girls. That one there, Terry Williams, my favourite drummer of all time. Close set eyes. Dire Straits. I love Dire Straits. Right, we're done. Have we got any walking pictures of Knopfler walking? Better put you in the back file quickly. Knopf. Mark K should find you. Lovely. So, Mark Knopfler, Brothers in Arms, one of my favourite albums that used to be. Dun, 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 dun. No gates for Mark Knopfler. I think I have got a couple though. Oh, was that one? No. Meeting Princess Diana. See if we have got her in the back file. Mark K. Searching. I've got a skull check. That might be it, you know. My most favourite guitarist of all time, and all I could get was a skull check. I think that's it, you know. I can't remember doing a full one. Yeah, we're done. There's no gates for Knopfler. Literally zilch. Let's come back. I've got a skull check on him, but we've already done that. Walking street. Here's one. That's no good. Is she standing? There's one right there. Inline footfall. It's a mince. So's this big tall girl, the bodyguard lot. She's mincing as well. A bald-headed girl at the front. Is that what he really drives? She drives. This is the road to hell. That's it. One gate. Mark Knopfler. Played for the Magpies. Well, supports the Magpies, never played for it. Yeah, we're done. You know what? We can make a Mark Knopfler meme with that picture. I ain't got one. We'll take it. We will. Let's go back to Waterface. And there we go. And I quite like that as your face. Yeah, we'll take that as your 50-50. Oh, it's an Instagram. It's not clear, is it? I quite like it, though. I like that one as well. Yeah, it's a little bit bigger than a 50-50. I don't care. Look at the size of that 5-head. We'll take it. We're done. Mark Knopfler fails forensics. We can't add her to the list because I haven't done it yet, but I can cut her out. Mark Knopfler. Come on, Knopfler. There we go. Right, knackers, that'll do it. Mark Knopfler. Oh, don't tell me I've got his name wrong. Paste. No. Dang it. Come back to that screen. Oh, dang it. Mark Knopfler. Is it still new? Mark Knopfler. Still that name. There we go. Copy. Create. Yes, I know YouTube. I'm doing it now. There we go. Paste. Mark Knopfler. There you go. Next. Where are we? We're chasing a new name. Mark Knopfler was the last one. Let's go back up that list. Mark Knopfler. Kirsten Scott Thomas. I swear you've already made me do that one. Or was it a different Kristen? Was it Kristen? Oh my gosh, I don't want to touch that. Oh, get off my... There we go. Copy. Oh, sorry, my bad. Paste. Search. Maybe not. Kirsten Scott Thomas. Dang it. Paste. Search. Kristen Scott Thomas. Kristen! You're winding me up. I know, I swear it's going to show up. Da, 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 da.
paste. Search. No, it's not there. Still not there. Right, Kristen Scott Thomas. Back file. Paste. Kristen Scott Thomas. Right, there we go. Da, 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 da. Can I do Norman Wisdom? That's not the way you get my attention. You're lucky I saw that. Can I do Norman Wisdom? If you don't even put my name there, I don't even notice it. Everybody, if you look, everybody says it, and I can see it. How many more times do I have to show you that? Da, 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 da. Dun, 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 dun. Bink. What's wrong with that? No, not customized there from channel. Oh my gosh. Home. That one. Customized there from channel. Oh my gosh. There we go. Pause. So in chat, you go to chat and you put the at. See it? At. And then the minute you write G, and the minute you put 2 in there, G2, my name appears, look. You don't even have to spell my name out. It does it for you. The minute you put at G2, my name will appear. And then you just click on that and it spells my whole name. And when I type to myself, hi, I can see it lit up in orange. I get yellow as well. But yours will light up in orange. See, if I go back up this list, look, these are the ones that I see definitely because they tagged me. All right, close. Kristen Scott Thomas, did I put you in a back file? What do you mean there's no Kristen Scott Thomas? You're winding me up. Let's get rid of Kristen. Search, I swear I've done it. Let's come back. Right. Images. Kristen Scott, so he's a big fella, isn't he? Let's start with that neck. We're done. A place to put Mama Spicy Meatball. He's got a neck like a Scottish pine tree. He's got a jaw that could eat its way through a granite surface. He's got large, low-set ears, deep-set eyes with a thick brow bone. They've tried to round it off, but it's still squared and rectangular look. He's got a short slope. It's a massive skull. It looks nothing like the egg, does it? It's this one pretending. 3 first names. Kristen Scott Thomas. There's your wife. Who's your wife? Oh, it's Gary Oldman. Who's got further apart eyes? Who's got a wider face look? Whose head's shaped like a sodding Tic Tac? Whose is like a cannonball? It's look at the mastoid popping as well. Big shoulders. It's a drag queen. There's another one. Drag queen. Big face. Big face. Big smile. Big face. We're done. It's a dude. Facially, it's a dude. Oh my gosh. Sweet jumping jelly beans. What is that there? Go on, explain it to me like I'm 4 years old. Explain to me why this woman has got a double-pronged Adam's apple, a neck like a storm drain. Yeah, I can do no wisdom. Anyway, Mark, I was just showing you how to do it. You didn't put at, so it didn't write my name. You still didn't get it right. It's close though. It's just not orange. It reminds me of do you know who I'm seeing there? Look at this. Princess Diana with Fergie. Images. And that's the very picture I want right there. Look at that. Explain it to me like I'm 4 years old. Go on. Explain why Princess Fergie and Princess Diana have got double pronged Adam's apples. Not only have they got double pronged Adam's apples, they've got Scottish pine trees for necks. They just uproot out the shoulders, look. There's no Nana's coat hanger going in there, is there? Shocking. Another one there, look. Look at their necks on them. Place to put Mama's spicy meatball. They've got necks on them. Neck o'clock. And that's exactly what we've got there. It's a man. Never underestimate the neck. I'm telling you now. Doing the chalice. Look, the chalice. The goblet, whatever you want to call it. Masonic pose. Explain to me why the peanut head here, with the flat jaw look, not the big square jaw like mine, has got closer set eyes than that one. Terrifying me. We're done. Facially, that's a man. It's an absolute block, isn't it? Look how square that jaw is. They've feminized that. Can you believe that's feminized? But that used to fool me. I've got to admit, you still fooled me. But now, that's got no chance. Place to put Mama Spicy Meatball is storm drain for a neck, square jaw. Absolute dude. Kristen Scott Thomas walking. Why is that not finding that? Right, we'll just go for Thomas. There we go. Right, as it works, we'll go for Gates. Is that Gary Oldman in the middle? No, it's Ranulph Fiennes. Every rose has its thorns. Stairfail, tell me. Rule number one. Rule number one. Oh my gosh, look at this troll. Bye. Bada. I can't even be asked to gear on. See you later. Right. Straight legs, knees together. Not straight legs. Not together. It's that simple. I live in a inside out, upside down world where Satanism, and that's what this is, it's Satanism, has taken over. It's not just in the movies, it's in politics, it's in military, it's in hospitals, it's in schools, it's everywhere you look. And I mean literally everywhere you look. I thought that was Hugh Grant for a second. Straight legs, knees together. It's a second. The stairfail was enough though, right? Straight legs, knees together. That's not him, is it? Who's that? Dame. Oh, it is Dame Kristen Scott Thomas. 63. He's 63 years old there. Oh my gosh. Maybe vampires do exist. One, two, we're looking at Kristen Scott Thomas, who is a dude. There's another one there. Bink. Is that him? No, but he's got Natalie Atkinson, son of Mancode. Let's go back again. Is that Harrison Ford? It is Harrison Ford. Diamond in there. Straight-legged on Kristen. Is that him as well? That's not him, is it? It's not big enough. He's a big, tall one, this one. Look at them shoulders. Sweet baby Jesus. That's a wingspan, isn't it? That is. It is though, isn't it? You could stand a Big Mac, a Coca-Cola and a packet of fries on each shoulder. You really could. Dame Kristen Scott Thomas. Is that him as well? That doesn't look like him. That's Faye Dunaway, it says. No. A runway debut. No. Gigi Hadid. That's Gigi Hadid. That doesn't look like Gigi Hadid. I thought Gigi Hadid was Arabic. There's another one. One more puts you in a crapper. Cannonball Head. Are you going to give me one? Please give me one. Oh my gosh, look at that woman running there. Look at that knee outwards. Arms as well, but look at that knee. Let's go back again. Oh, he's a big fella, isn't he, Kristen? If that's his girlfriend, looks like Timberlake. It is Timberlake, is it? No, it's Robin Wright. He's so much bigger than the gingerbread on the right. It's no good to me. I got fog. Oh my gosh. Wait for it. When it gives me that screen back. That one. What is going on with those bones? Who is that? Is that Kristen Scott Thomas? Is it really? Look at the size of them feet as well. It's the arms. It's the shoulders that got me. Look at the size of that shoulder. Look at that, the clavicle. What are we, 20 feet away? All I can see is clavicle and a big, massive shoulder. That looks like Mick Hucknall. That is Mick Hucknall. So he's got me started. Yeah, Flip Flops did. Kristen Scott Thomas. Let's go back. Let's go back. He's an orangutan. Half man, half orangutan. Come on. There we go. Save images. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh my gosh, the neck alone. Sweet jumping jelly beans. I don't know if I like that one. It'll do. I'll take it. As soon as there's only 4. That's not him. That's someone else. That's a honey monster. That's a nice stair fail though. A wonderful stair fail. I don't know who did. Oh, is it Gary Oldman? It might be. It's a wonderful stair fail. Wonderful proof of forensics working at its best. No longer can they deceive you. Bink. Look at that neck. That looks like a 50-50 to me. Wait, did I have them in the back file? I didn't check last time. Thomas. Let's have a look, see what it says. Leah Thomas. LLLK. We're looking for K. Kristen Scott Thomas. Nope. Right, okay. I need these pictures. I do. I'll take that. We're done. Save image. Kristen Scott Thomas, 3 first names, fails forensics. Let's open up a new one. Do 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 do. I'll tell you what. Let's do Norman. Mr. Grimsdale. Let's do Norman Wisdom for Mark. Wisdom. I was going to say English famous, but he's not. Wisdom went around the world, didn't she? She was world famous, like Mr. Bean famous. He's world famous, English famous. Who was that? Kristen Scott Thomas, wasn't it? Yeah, that'll do. Kristen Scott Thomas. Paste. 3 first names. Done. Kristen Scott Thomas added to the list. Let's do another one. Norman Wisdom, English famous comedian. Mr. Grimsdale! She was only little, wasn't she? Famous for her slapstick comedy. Like an English Charlie Chaplin. Do you know who he looks like there to me? Lee Evans. I'm seeing Lee Evans. Anyone from England knows who I'm on about, right? That cheeky little face. Again, lived an whole life full of lies. They will wink their eyes at you. They will stick out their tongues and they will wink their eyes at you. Norman Wisdom. Oh, I didn't put you in the back file. 1 second. Yeah, Wisdom should find you. Norman. Actually, let's do Norman. Norman. It doesn't have to go as far. Search. As it searches for Norman Wisdom, we're going to go after one of England's greatest legends of comedy. I see an egg shape straight away. Open eye sockets, look. Arching eyebrow. High set ears. The pink lips of a woman. The lack of a jawbone, look. And a pointed, soft, round chin. Wisdom fails forensics. No jawline, look. Look at the shape of that face. There's only one skull going to fit it, look. You get a U shape with a woman. With a man, you get a square U shape. If you're like, well, the best way to show you is with those. You get a big square jaw on a man. That's what I have, and a big square chin. But a woman gets a pointed chin and a sloping jawline. Look, it's the best way to show you it, of what them skulls are demonstrating. There. See it? Bink. It's a woman. Open eyes, close set, small features, ears, everything, lacking cheekbones. It's a girl. Final answer, Norman Wisdom walking. Is there a walking picture of Wisdom? I don't know. I don't see one. Who was that? Stop the bus. It was the egghead that stopped me. Kieran Brown meets Norman Wisdom. Is that Norman Wisdom on the right? I didn't even recognise. Wisdom. Is that George Formby? Oh my gosh, am I that old? That is George Formby, isn't it? George Formby over here. Roy Castle. Which one's Roy Castle? Oh my gosh, Roy Castle. I didn't even recognise you. And Norman Wisdom on the left. They look like Masons, them two there, don't they? They look like Mason suits. Castle's not got it on, but those two really do look like Masons to me there. Let's go back. Let's go back. Wisdom, Norman. Gates. Oh, we're in walking. Oh, we're done. I don't think we've got him in the back file, so what? Might have him. Wisdom. As above, so below. Norman Mailer. Norman Mailer. Norman Reedus. No, there is no Norman Wisdom. That means there's no Gates. What's that? Stopped. As if he didn't actually get him coming down. Oh, he's tiptoeing down it on purpose and falling. Doing his slapstick humour. Dang it. You can't become a serve unless you're a man. There's a nice one. Right there. Norman Wisdom, full mints from Flamingo. That's no good. That's no good. That's no good. That's no good. That's a nice one as well. Shoulder tilt, elbows out, full mints. That is nice. Is that another one there? It is Norman Wisdom. There's another one. I can't. Oh, it is from Flamingo. Is that Rolf Harris? I don't know who that is. I'm going by the beard. Let's go back again. The knees are separated, look. It's just not a good one because you're doing. That's a nice one right there. as we tiptoe through the tulips. Shoulder tilt as well. That's not you, is it? No, it's a nice mince though. I don't know who it is. Oh, it's Bradley Walsh. Oh, it's Norman Wisdom's funeral. What she lived to? 98, 99. Live the good life, don't they? Save images. Juan. Oh my gosh, she's back. Boot. Go and make another one. Off you go. Next. Right, let's move on. Space between the tits. Space between the tits. Space between the knees. We're done. Wisdom. I don't know if I want that one. I could take it. There's a diamond there. It's just... It's because she's doing it on purpose. I don't like it. I'd like it. I'd preferred it to be a proper... fail of the stairs rather than faking it. Eater. You had to call yourself Eater. Does YouTube only give you one shot at my name? Good on you, YouTube. Right. Let's see that one. He does look... Yeah, it's his female skull. They could be family, Mark. He looks more like Lee Evans to me. Lee Evans could definitely be related to him. Especially there, look. I think Lee Evans might have even played... No, I don't know. He didn't. He played Laurel and Hardy, or he played. Who did he play? He played a silent film star. Right, we're done. I just need your face, Lee. Norman Wisdom. I'm still thinking of Lee Evans. Well, come on now. Oh, that's right. Walking you do. Get rid. Search. That's better. Wisdom, face. Do you know what? I want that one that... It was after that one, wasn't it? It was a picture that I clicked on after that one. It was that one, wasn't it? There we go. We'll take that as your 50-50. We'll take that one right there. Charlie Chaplin, that's who we played. Thank you, Mark. Yeah, Lee Evans was playing Charlie Chaplin. Lee Evans, two first names. Vink Bosch. Lee Evans. Not that one though. She had a chin job there. That's better. The open eyes. The small high set ears look. The arched eyebrows. Widest in the hairline, not in the cheeks look. And then Norman Wisdom. Just stick a flat cap on it look. So similar. So they're almost the same in comedy, right? Lee Evans has that same slapstick, falling over, bravado that Wisdom had. I did like Norman Wisdom though when I was growing up. I got to admit, he was one of my favourite comedians to watch as a young boy, as like 4, 5, 6-year-old. I used to sit and watch these films all the time. Norman Wisdom. Did I take that face? Save image. I did. Right, we're done. Norman Wisdom added to the list. Oh, sorry. Backfile. Did I have Wisdom? I didn't, did I? No. I've got as above, so below. That was it. Let me cut out Norman Wisdom for you. And we're good to go. Did I put up Kristen Scott Thomas? I don't even know if I posted it. Look, Annabelle Wienerman. I made that one for you. I made that one for you. Norman Wisdom. Norman. Oh, crap, I didn't look. Oh, Kristen Scott Thomas. I did. Not man. No man. Oh, might as well put man in there. Man. Wisdom. Wisdom. The wise dom. No man. No our man. Wisdom. We're done. Let's do another one. Who's next on that list after Norman Wisdom? Oh no, I didn't get up the list, did I? Just picked that one out. Donald Trump Jr. Oh gosh, it's not J.K. Rowling. That's a good choice. Yeah, I like that one. Steve Martin's a good choice as well. Who was we going to do? Steve Martin or who's the other one I just said? J.K. Rowling. Let's do. Have I done J.K. Rowling? I don't think I have. I'll just double check. J.K. Rowling. I need a new keyword. Rowling. J.K. Rowling. Yeah, there's nothing. We can do J.K. Rowling then. Let's add you to the list, J.K. J.K. Rowling. I mean, this one's at the minute playing devil's advocate on the old flip-flop crisis, saying that boys shouldn't get women's roles and be in sports and everything. I agree. Only none of you are naturals. There are no girls and boys in sports. That's the problem with the point that this person's making. You're still not telling the truth, are you, J.K. Rowling? You're only telling part of the truth of what's going on here. For example, you're absolutely ridiculing people that... This is the bit that gets me. There are normal people doing this, and J.K. Rowling's affecting their world, you know? Knowing full well that he is a man. Rowling, back file. Rowling. Okay. J.K. Rowling is a big old ginger beast. They both are. We'll take that one as your face. Deep set eyes, large, low set ears, male cheekbones. Look at the size of that cheek. They're not hamster cheeks, are they? Hamster cheeks fill out here. Women's fill out here because this bit of your face goes inward and down. Unlike this person who's got an absolute fucking diesel of a jawline, and it is a big jawline that he's got there. J.K. Rowling apparently wrote the Harry Potter books in a coffee shop over a 6-week period or something. I don't know, 6 months, I don't know. Whatever it was. And became the richest man in England. Well, the world almost. But certainly the richest man in England from a book. And the dream is that you, the housewife, can sit in a coffee shop, write a book, and then become the next J.K. Rowling. That's the dream that they pushed on you. That this everyday wife who lived in Chelsea, this everyday wife from Chelsea, it's a rich place in England, wrote this book and became mega uber famous. It cannot happen. Is that him there? Sweet baby jumping jelly beans. Look at the size of those clavicles. Is that V-shaped? Is that a place to put Mama's spicy meatball? He's got a neck like a Scottish pine tree. He's got a jaw that could eat her. Look at these mist-coloured hands. And look at him doing the dirty baffo right in front of you, look. The dirty baffo right there, look. The mist-coloured hands. Look. He's quite pink around the rest of the body, but you get to these hands, pale white. Mist-coloured hands, big sign. There. J.K. Rowling again. Place to put Mama's spicy meatloaf. It's a big gap. Let's have a look at your feet. They're wide. Hello, wildlife and fisheries. It reminds me of I want to say Sharon Davies, but it's not Sharon Davies. There's someone else with a big blockhead. I can't remember. J.K. Rowling, look at that neck. And there's a young boy with a thick neck. Big shoulders, hasn't he? Old J.K. there. Yeah. J.K. Rowling, obviously some type of Satanist in some shape or form. Why? I mean, why would you have your picture taken with this ghoulish looking thing here? It's probably Pan. It's got two horns. Then the sun emblem in the background. Why? Why all this sun worship? Jesus is the son. No, he's the son of God. S-O-N, not S-U-N. He's the son of man. S-O-N, not the S-U-N of man. The son of man. He's the son of man. J.K. Rowling. Probably the richest man in England from writing books. Look at them shoulders. Man, oh man. Look at those shoulders. He could have been a rugby player. It reminds me of Princess Diana a bit there. Shoulders and neck. Rowling backfile, because I'm not seeing any gates here. J.K. Rowling. Oh, I've got him. Definitely gates. Let's go have a look. J.K. Rowling walking. Oh, what's he worth? Something stupid, isn't it? Like, I don't know, 3 billion quid. From the movie franchise, the book deals, all the buyables, you know, toys and trinkets for the films. Beyond a doubt, billionaire, right? From a book. And you know the best part of it is, I don't believe that this person wrote an effing word of it. Not an effing jeffing word of it, I'm telling you now. He's effing and jeffing. J.K. Rowling is a man, and whoever his girlfriend is wearing that dirty dress, as we call them, fails forensics. Scotland, biggest cross-dressing capital in the world. Look at that place to put Mama Spicy Meatball. Deep set eyes, wide cheekbones, low set ears, all day long till the cows come home. It's a man, and that picture there proves it. I don't know. I don't think there's many gates on this person. There was 4 in my picture, so that's not you, is it? No, that's Sarah Jessica Horseface. Do 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 do. I think that might be it. I can't see any others. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh, that might be him. No, it's not. Right, I can't find any other gates on him. There are 4 though, because they're here. Let me show you. Do 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 do. Do do do. I've got 2 of them actually. Not gates, pictures, memes. We'll put them both up. J.K. Rowling. J.K. Rowling. J.K. Rowling. Post. Tweet, sorry. Let's pick another one out. Back up the list. Somewhere around here. Whitney Houston. Now that's a good choice. Have I done Whitney? I don't think. I might have done. Didn't I do Whitney and Kevin together? Whitney Houston. Let's have a look. Whitney Houston. I could have sworn I did them together. Kevin Costner. I knew I did. Kevin, why didn't it find Whitney Houston when I put Whitney Houston in then? But it's been done. Let's go back. Fatima Bread famous in England. Daley Thompson famous in England. Hi. Oh, that's me saying hi to myself. Okay. Michael Jackson's been done. Yeah, he has been done. That's not how you asked me, Luke. Michael Jackson's been done. Yeah, he's been done. One of the first ones we did. Chris Pratt. And I've done Chris Pratt as well. I swear I've done Chris Pratt as well. Let's have a quick look. Chris Pratt. It might have been Pine actually, not Pratt. Let's find out. No, we haven't done Chris Pratt. Let's do Chris Pratt. It's a good choice. Who have I got to cut out? Norman Wisdom was the last one, so this one's got to be J.K. Rowling. There we go. J.K. Rowling. J.K. Rowling. Ba 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 bam. Ba 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 bam bam. That one didn't last very long, did it, troll? You got to make another one now. Come on. Lots of trolls are usually quicker than this. Adam could bring them back almost instantaneous. Right, we're done. J.K. Rowling is a dude. Who did I say I was going to do next? Dang it. I've forgotten who I said I was going to do. Has it vanished? No. It wasn't them. Nope, it wasn't them. It wasn't Kobe. It wasn't Charles Barkley. Who did I just say I was going to do? Chris Pratt. Chris Pratt. I remember. I remember. Chris Pratt. Chris Pratt. Thank you, Annabelle. I remembered. My eyes are all weak, but I remembered. Let's go after that one. Bradley Walsh is English famous. It's not going on the list yet. I want world famous like Chris Pratt. Chris Pratt, soft eyes, high set ears. Not the widest of foreheads, but the flattest one. Sloping jawline, pointed chin, rounded soft jawbone look. No trachea, no double pronged Adam's apple, and no place to put Mama Spicy Meatball. There's a dimple there, look, but it's not a massive groove, is it? We leave them to the women of Hollywood with the bony shoulders, the massive groove, and the huge, massive teeth. This one's quite Christian, isn't it? It's quite openly Christian. Usually, isn't this one that wears a lot of t-shirts that say Jesus on them? Yeah. Charlie Kirk shooting, not with the guys that close. Egghead, dial M for Mason. Over and over and over again. Bink, oh, you came back. Unbelievable. See you later. Right, we're looking at Chris Pratt, and it's definitely another FTM. She's from the dinosaur movies, Jurassic Park. She's from Jurassic Park is where I know her from. She's very soft in the face. She's got soft eyes, small teeth, high set ears, flat forehead, and no jawbone and chin. Looking at Chris Pratt. Does she have a husband? Let's have a quick look at your wife. Oh, he's got a big head. Who is that? Catherine Schwarzenegger. That's Arnold Schwarzenegger's son. Look at the neck. Look at the place to put Mama Spicy Meatball. And Chris hasn't got one. So Chris Pratt married Arnold Schwarzenegger's son, by the look of it. Catherine Schwarzenegger. tell me, which one of them's got the bigger teeth? Who's got the lion smile? He reminds me of Anna, what's his name? Anna Kendrick. I'm seeing Anna Kendrick right there. But that's a massive fail, isn't it? Neck o'clock. We're done. Chris Pratt is a woman. With literally... Oh, that's Paul. Isn't that Paul Rudd? Chris Pratt. No, that's Chris Pratt. It looks like Paul Rudd. Again, the T fail. But look at this soft clavicle. S-shaping, look. Get this S shape to it. Who's that with a big neck? I don't know, but that's a belter. It's a prize winner. Neck o'clock. There's a nice one. Is that a wedding day mint? Oh, it is. Chris Pratt. Can we have that full picture, please? And dang it. I'll take that anyway and I'll cut it out. There's nothing like a wedding day mint. Look at the state of those feet in line with diamonds and shoulder tilt. And the mail order bride. Don't forget about the mail order bride. I don't know why they pretend to be like us. If they don't want to be like us, why don't they just stop looking like us then? But that's their choice, isn't it? I've just been born into this same shit show as them. I just didn't get this done to me, and I feel blessed. I really do, that this didn't happen to me. That I didn't grow up on the other side. I grew up on the team of God rather than the team of Satan. And as I said before, I wouldn't want to be on the team of Satan. I wouldn't want this fame and fortune. If this is what you've got to do to your bodies, literally swap your identity. See, back in the day, in the good old days, they called it schizophrenia. If you thought you was something other than yourself, that's schizophrenia, right? He's got different personalities. Now they've got different animal personalities, but who cares? They called it schizophrenia. You can relabel it all you like, but it is what it is, folks. It really... You can't change it. You can't change them. I can only hope for them that Charlie Kirk really did have a handle on God. I don't think she did. That Chris Pratt really is a Christian at heart, even though this has been done to her. I can only imagine these things. I don't know if it's true or not. We'll find out at the end, won't we? We'll all find out. God will show us all of them. He'll show the ones that didn't want to do this to us. The ones that were forced to do this to us. If there are any at all. See, because I've had so much interaction with them through Flat Earth and stuff, and don't get me wrong, some of them are effing evil, pure Satanists, no shadow of a doubt. But others played a part where I would say that they weren't like the other ones, the Satanists. Maybe they were just playing. Maybe they were controlling both sides of what I thought of them. I don't know. But Jibby seemed truly sorry at the end. She really did. She seemed really sorry. All the others didn't. They were Satanists. You're gonna burn in hell! All I know is I found God and it changed my life. It changed my bearing, my course. I was on the highway to hell. And now I'm blessed and I can see the stairway to heaven. I've just got to get on it, carry on my way up there and meet God. I'm close. I know I am. I've had 52 years already. On average, we get 75 Christmases. So I'm close to God. And I'm quite happy I am, honestly. I've lived my life. I've had a ratio. I'm quite happy that I'm going to go see my mum and dad and tell them. I wish I could have told them both in the living how much I knew about this world, but I didn't get a chance, especially with my dad, because we didn't speak. But my mum I got to speak to a little bit, and she was so confused that I'd found God, and the way I was so passionate compared to her. And she went to church every weekend. She went to church at Christmas, and then all of a sudden her eldest son comes in correcting her knowledge of what she thinks God is, telling her that the Pope is a woman. Oh no, it wasn't my mum. Oh, forgive me, I didn't tell my mum that. I didn't get a chance. It was my Auntie Bonnie. When I walked down Auntie Bonnie, my mum's house was a shrine to Jesus. She had pictures of the baby Jesus everywhere you look. If you walk through the walls in the hallway, you see the pictures of the baby Jesus. And you get in the front living room, and there's more pictures and statues of the baby Jesus. But my Auntie Bonnie was the Pope. She had the Pope on every wall. Like, not hundreds, but dozens of pictures of the Pope all over the place. And I remember, by that time, I did know about the flip-flops. And I was telling my Auntie Bonnie, why have you got a bald-headed woman hanging on your wall, Auntie Bonnie? I'd sooner have the knowledge I've got now and the loss of people I love, and I'd sooner have that in knowing that in the next world, if they make it, I get to sit and break bread with them once again. But everybody that looked down the nose at me like they were above me, they are the ones that are not going to see the kingdom. Because God sent someone who loves them dearly, and they all ignored us, right? You all have the same story as me, right? For those of you that are natural, you have the same story as me. You found out the truth. Your friends disowned you. Your family disowned you. But in reconciliation, you got God. And some of you found Jesus too. The world is in Revelations. I don't think I'm in the little season. We'll find out. If we're in the little season, it ends at Christmas, right? That's your 250 years from 1776. Boom. The punchline would be that all of the demons, that's what they are, the demons, all of the demons know that they can't get out of here. They know they're going to hell, and they want to drag as many of us down with them as possible. I can't say if that's the truth with Chris. Chris speaks a lot of Jesus and has a lot of good things to say about God. So does Alice Cooper and other certain celebrities. But it may be just controlling the opposition. Maybe they are allowed to speak freely. Maybe they do love God. Maybe they've hated their lives. Their lives, not the lives, their lives. I'm grateful for the life I've got and that I've had. I've made mistakes, and so have all of us, but I didn't go out my way to lie to mankind. I didn't deceive anyone about who I actually am. I'm a real boy. I'm not a woman in disguise. I'm a real boy who doesn't look like that. I look like a real man. So when I give my opinion on this, it's only from a natural perspective, right? Because I'm a natural dude. I have natural reflexes and thoughts. When the moment Horatio was born, I didn't want to turn him into a girl. Unnatural, right? The moment I saw him, fell in love with my own boy, I really did. The moment I saw him in the living, I wish that I'd known about the quack scenes and all that, because I'd never let anyone take him away. Nobody would have touched him at all. like RFK at the minute. Look at all the stuff RFK said about quack scenes and all the rest of it, and now he's sided with what they call him, Pfizer or Pfizer, whatever. I don't know what you call him. Pfizer. I don't know what you call him. But now he's sided with him. And I'm just like, you hypocrite. Well, Jesus already told me. Jesus said, "Oh, ye hypocrites. Oh, ye hypocrites." Oh my gosh. Is that you? That's not you, is it, Tim? That's not you, is it? Tim is coming in as you, Tim. Bing. There we go. You got to try harder. But as far as I'm concerned, they made their adult choices, right? I'm a full-grown man, and I know right from wrong. This is a full-grown man, this is a full-grown woman, and they know right from wrong. You could say they're not born with or they don't have consciences, but they do have intelligence. They know right from wrong. They know good from evil. If they're all being blackmailed to do it and all the rest of it, God will sort it out. But if they're not, they've done it of their own free will, God's going to sort them out. And again, the offset M look. We've seen it many times. The male arm hangs straighter than the woman's from akimbo. So you get this offset M shape look in the wrong order. Because this is the man and this is the woman. I got hiccups. I got hiccups on a cloudy day. Chris Pratt, let's put you in the back file quickly. Pratt. P-R-A-T-T. P-R-A-T-T. Chris Pratt walking. Bing. More diamonds. Oh, we're done. Straight legs, knees together, right there. You've got it. Diamond in the legs on Chris with the sloping shoulders as well. She's a big girl. But that's exactly what she is, a big girl. Another one, ski with legs. Look at the state of that foot out there. He's trying to walk like a woman, but where's my diamond? Why are your knees looking forward and your feet instead of 8 and 4? Like this here, look. At least one of them should be 8 or 4. And there is the subtle difference. Look, there's your diamond, knees apart. There's your straight legs. There's your isosceles triangle look. The long, thin triangle. I've asked that question many times myself, Judy. Why does God allow this to happen? Because of free will. He said he wouldn't interfere until it got to a point that he couldn't turn away anymore. The Bible quite clearly states it'll be as in the days of Noah, meaning all manner of things that they can do, they'll be doing again. There is nothing new under the sun. Again, Scripture is a beautiful way of seeing the future through God's words. He told you all these things that they did. Everything that's done in the darkness is going to be brought into the light. I don't fear that light. I really don't. These people do though. The trolls in chat fear the light when it comes, and they'll all be wailing and gnashing their teeth at the premise of being cast down to hell. They don't think it's going to be like Satan told them it's going to be. Just remember, Satan's a fucking liar, and God isn't. I'd sooner spend eternity in the embrace of my loving Heavenly Father than in shackles and chains bound in hell with Satan. But there you go. It's free will, isn't it? Straight legs, knees together, diamond, knee flicking outwards. Chris Pratt, biologically female. Again, knees together versus knees apart. Look at the diamond. Again and again I can show this to you because I'm telling the truth. We're done. Chris Pratt with ski with legs. Look at the cave on that back leg. Right there. Dink. Chris Pratt back file. She should be there. Ashka Pratt. Chris Pratt. How many Chris Pratts have I got? Sweet baby. Oh, I've got 2 main ones and then Gates. Okay. Go on then, we'll do all of them. Why not? Chris Pratt. I got sunshine on a cloudy day. Chris Pratt. Thanks for playing CSI with us all, you dingbat. Lovely. Close that window. What time is it? It's 10:30, boys and girls. Chris Pratt, let me cut Chris out. On a cloudy day. Chris Pratt. Come on, troll. I was expecting another one before I turn off. You're not earning your 10 pennies worth. You're not earning your 150 grand a year, you lazy bastards. Come on now. Right. I'm going to go play some EGF. I'll be back tomorrow, Sunday Night Live. Just remember, God loves you. He thinks you're amazing. He wants you all to know that you was born into a world full of lies and liars. And he wants you to know that you were born in an inside out, upside down, back to front, tipsy, topsy, turvy world. Thank you very, very much for watching, boys and girls. School checkers and forensic students. Natural people. Good night, God bless, and goodbye. Sweet dreams. Bye. Good night, Juice, me darling. Good night, Annabelle, darling. We'll see you all tomorrow. Sweet dreams. Bye.